Hey guys, J19 brought to another video here. We got some big news. PlayStation just posted about 3 hours ago. The PlayStation State of Play is going to be happening tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to run in for 35 plus minutes. Reviews and news from PlayStation Studios developers around the world. This is a pretty big deal. We all kind of saw this coming with leaks and insiders and word going around. But I'm going to read a little bit more details about it, about breakdown of it. I'm going to give my prediction. So if you guys want more content like this, feel free to give me a like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if they notify when I upload videos like this. I'm very looking forward to this. I do have a lot of high expectations for the State of Play because they've been kind of hyping it up, especially with a lot of insiders and stuff, a lot of leaks going around. So we're going to dig through what that has to say, a little bit of detail. So we're going to switch gears here and we'll see what it has to say. So we got the State of Play returns this Wednesday, September 24th, which is tomorrow. So we got so around the world, partners and PlayStation Studios. Tune in live this Wednesday for more than 35 minutes of reviews and news from developers around the world. We'll share new looks at anticipated third-party and indie titles, plus updates from some of our teams at PlayStation Studios, including an extended look at Sorrow's Housemarque's mysterious new title arriving next year. Look forward to nearly 5 minutes of gameplay captured on PlayStation 5. That is a massive deal for a lot of people. I wasn't a big fan of Returnal, especially the gameplay. I wasn't a big fan of the rogue. What's it called? Roguelite? Wasn't a big fan of that, like the bullet hell, whatever you want to call it, type of gameplay. But it's a great game. I mean, the story seems interesting. Celine was an interesting character. So I'm looking forward to see what this is about. If I can have the same kind of gameplay, so I'm already thrown off, but I'm still interested, right? It's PlayStation Studios, finally get some from them and others. So anyway, the next State of Play begins September 24th at 2 p.m. Pacific Time, 5 p.m. Eastern, 11 p.m. CEST, September 25th at 6 a.m. Japanese Standard Time on YouTube and Twitch. It will be broadcasted in English with Japanese subtitles also available. See you then. So this is a big deal because when they start doing this, they want everybody to watch. Now, if it's just in Japanese, like some of these events, then it's it's focusing on a smaller region. This is focused on everybody, which is great. Then you got the whole co-streaming, if there's some copyright stuff, just be careful. They're not liable for that. So that's a great thing. So let's switch gears and go back to me. And I want to discuss my what I think is going to be shown here. Star Wars, like they said, we are going to see. I think we're going to see Wolverine. We're finally going to see it after 4 years. It's been a long time. There's been hints already on it about they got a trailer done. They're ready to show this game off. You got Naughty Dog. It's been just started talking about Intergalactic, the voice actors. If you like her, a hater, or whatever, I'm not here to debate that. I don't hate people, despite what the views are. I don't have any hate for her or any of the actors, voice actors and actresses in video games and media. I just, people want to focus on that, that's no deal. But I'm not here for that. Intergalactic could be here because Neil Druckmann, he did edit his bio on his Twitter page, and it says Intergalactic soon, in parentheses. So that seems like they're ready to showcase this game off. Naughty Dog has been especially Neil, they've been hyping this game up. They're really excited to showcase this game. Another game we're possibly going to see is Santa Monica's new game. It's not brand new. It's probably another God of War. A lot of people saying it might be God of War, an Egypt-style game, theme. He's got curved swords, so we'll see what that's going to turn out to be. But Cory Barlog months ago did say that he's looking forward to actually showing this game off, or even talking about later on this year. So it could show up here. I do expect that. Of course, we got those games. There could be a surprise, right? They could have a nice surprise. People said there is a surprise at the end, which is basically normal for events. They'll have one last thing. It's usually something big, like a big reveal. Let's move on to like third party, right? Third party is another big one. Of course, we'll get the like Ghost of Yote launch trailer, like that's normal, like launch trailer, final trailer, whatever you want to call that. We'll get that here. But third party, Capcom. I think there's a possibility we could see another trailers for possibly Onimusha, Pragmata, Resident Evil Requiem. I think Resident Evil Requiem makes a lot of sense. They always show up at like a State of Play event. I know they're gonna have like a own separate panel, but they can show off a trailer, and then they can break down the trailer at the panel and show us some screenshots and stuff like that, right? I don't expect them to go quiet until TGS. I think it's a big thing. A lot of eyes gonna be on the State of Play, especially with first party. So it's a good way to show off like Resident Evil Requiem, especially with all the leaks involving. If you guys know, you know. I'm not gonna sit here and go through the leaks of that. I'm trying to avoid those as much as possible. But yes, anything Capcom. Square Enix side, I mean, Final Fantasy Tactic Remaster or Ivalice Chronicles will probably get like a launch trailer of that. Anything else like Kingdom Hearts 4, I don't see Kingdom Hearts 4 here. Sadly, I don't see that. They might have a trailer for that, but even so, like, the way it sounds like they're ready to show off Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. I think there's a possibility that could be shown off here. If what Nomura had to say, that they already got a timeline for like a review or even like a release, like they found out they have like, they even got a like a release date for this game already, for Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 3. So it's possible they could show off here. TGS is already booked. They don't have any openings. So I don't see anything like, they're not going to just like reveal Part 3 at TGS and not reveal it here. They could reveal it here and have like I think they're going to have like a event where Hamaguchi and like, Brianna White, there's like a couple other voice actresses are going to be there, so they might talk about Part 3 there, but I doubt it. So a review here sounds a lot more sense to me. Monster Hunter Wilds. Yes, Monster Hunter Wilds has a title update 3, which I need to get back to that game because I just saw a couple like events. So like Monster Hunter Wilds could be shown off here with a title update 3 trailer. They could do it at TGS, but they might do like a breakdown dev diary of that. But they can show off like a trailer, right? They get people like, excited about title update 3. Which I know Capcom's blaming the PlayStation 5 for bad sales, but really it's like, don't do that. But I don't think their partnership is in trouble and serious issues with that. I still think that we're going to get Monster Hunter Wilds possibly here at this State of A. I know it's only like 35 plus minutes, so they can't squeeze every big title here. But it can show off maybe 1 or 2 things from Capcom, a couple of things from Square Enix. Like they have the like I just said. Any like other third parties, I'm not sure what else they can actually show off. I don't really know what could be here. Maybe something from like Bandai Namco. We might see something from them. Maybe Sega, Atlas. I'm trying to think what else could be here for third party, but I don't think we're gonna get so many third party. They can only fit in so much. I think it's gonna be focused more on like the PlayStation studios. They're gonna have like 3 or 4 things they want to show off, at least a couple of things. At least hopefully 3. Like I just said. Now indie titles, they could be anything indie title. There's a lot of upcoming ones. Just pick your poison. I'm not sure on that realm. I'm not really into like indie games as much. So I'm not sure what else they can do. Maybe they'll have like maybe Sandfall Interactive is ready to showcase like a DLC, an expansion for Expedition 33. Maybe, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. I don't know. They said they got like a DLC or something in the works. They're also working on like a sequel or something. Like they got a game they're gonna be working on as well. So we could see that here. I'm not sure what else we could see as far as that. I don't see any like big like hardware, like accessory announcements. They might have one for like maybe one of their games is coming out next year. Maybe Saros will have a release, not a release date, but maybe a release window, maybe like spring, summer of 2026. But I don't see anything like hardware and stuff like that. It might advertise some stuff like PlayStation Plus, minor stuff. But as far as like a big review at the end, it's gotta be PlayStation Studio related. I can't see them like have like a whole bunch of PlayStation Studio updates, and at the end it's something completely different. I'm gonna say like somebody paid a big time slot to say, hey, let us have the final hurrah. We are not gonna see GTA 6 here. I would be shocked if GTA 6 third trailer was here at this event. But yeah, I'm super excited about this thing, right? I got a lot of hypes, a lot of hopes, a lot of expectations, especially the PlayStation Studio side of things. Now the whole like Square Enix and Final Fantasy VII Part 3, there's a chance, this would be the best way for them to show up, but if not, it's going to be the Game Awards. And if they don't show up at the Game Awards, like, is this game even coming out in 2027? And there's also a lot of people hoping for Final Fantasy IX Remake. There's a chance, but then again, like, they went completely cold. Like, they haven't really talked about the anniversary much, ever since, like, the big hoopla, like, the merchants and, merchandising and all that good stuff. We haven't heard much about them from Square from that point. I just don't see anything else they could possibly have. I know Yoshi P was talking to other divisions about Final Fantasy 17, and they said they can't wait for people to they want to show it off. But the way he was talking, I don't think that game is ready to be shown off for at least a couple more years. I'm thinking 2027, 2028. The game's not come out till 2029, I think. It could be 2029 and 2030. I know it could be a long, long time. Depends how big the budget is for that game. I don't see I don't even know why I'm talking about 17 here. I don't even know what kind of big blockbuster reveal they could do at the end. I'm trying to think throughout this whole video, and I just can't think of anything else other than a PlayStation Studio game. Maybe we'll get a teaser for Venom, maybe for Insomniac. Spider-Man 3 seems way off the charts. There's no way they're gonna tease Spider-Man 3 this early. It just doesn't make much sense. But again, they teased Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine at back to back, so in 2021. So it's possible they could show off a Spider-Man 3 teaser, and it could be oh, this game's coming out 3 years from now, or 4 years. But anyways, enough of me blabbing. That's all I have for you guys in this video. Let me know what you guys think of the PlayStation State of Play. Are you guys excited about it? What are you guys hoping to see? Did I miss anything? Is there any game that I could have mentioned in my prediction that could be there? I'm hyped. I'm hyped at a 9.5 out of 10. I'm not ready to go 10 out of 10 hype levels because I'm just going to hold off and keep my expectations kind of on the lower scale of 9.5 out of 10. I'm still hyped. Still excited, so. Anyways, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. You guys excited for this? Let me know how hyped you are between 1 to 10. 10 means I'm super hyped, stoked. I think this could be one of the best state of plays. I'm still going to hold off, right? I still want to see what they show, especially third party, right? This 2 to 3 PlayStation Studios and they show off some indie titles and it's just a couple third party, then it might be like a 9 out of 10 showcase. It depends what they show. I'm looking forward to see things from Insomniac and Naughty Dog, maybe Santa Monica as well. But anyways, enough of me blabbing. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, wonderful night. Keep on keeping on. Links in the description below for my Twitch, Twitter, and Discord. You guys know what to do. And with that said, I'll talk to you guys in the comment section below. And I'd love to have a discussion about what you guys predict to be at the State of Play. Are you guys watching it live? I want to try to, but we'll see. I'll definitely watch it that evening. So look forward to my reaction to that, and I cannot wait. So with that said, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.